Hello, and welcome to episode 3 of Randomscape Classic, where I'm running a RuneScape Classic server, but I've randomized all of the NPC locations. So in the last episode, we headed north through the wilderness to explore a little, and we got up to 37 prey, which has helped us a lot to survive some uh, unexpected monsters in strange locations. We pulled the lever to get to RD, and we ended up ending the episode in this dungeon here up by Witch Haven, which is just past RD. The plan for this episode is that I think we need to start making some money, and the clearest path I can see to that is by doing some thieving. So I remember that at the very start of our run in episode 1, all the goblins have been replaced with men. I don't know if we've seen any warriors in the meantime, but in any case, we need to get to 40 thieving so that we can pickpocket the guard, which I think is in Lumbridge Castle. This is unexpected. So it looks like this is the Black Dragon mine now, outside of the Legends Guild. It's pretty tempting to try to sneak through and get to try to have a glance who's locked in the Legends Guild, because I think, like we've been discussing, the randomizer isn't very clever yet, so it's broken most of the quests probably. So part of our goal here is just to see what can be done, and also to learn more about how can I potentially improve the randomizer so that quests can be completed, but still mix them up a bit, because there was some discussion in the comments section previous videos about how can we make quests doable. One option would be just not to touch any of the quest NPCs, and I think that it'll still be a cool experience because you get black dragons in the mine and so on. But I would really like it if quests could be randomized somehow. So I've started doing the research on that to figure out how that could be possible. This is so interesting. Okay, so Sir Randomizer has been swapped with a man, which is a little confusing. I guess there's a few type of men, because goblins are also men. So nothing heartbreaking stuck in the Legends Guild from what we can see on these floors. So before we go explore the world any further, I want to get some money, and to do that, I think we need to go first to Lumbridge to do a little bit of thieving. And I think to do that, we're going to have to die. Yeah, we're going to have to get sent there by one of these dragons, I think. I haven't really got anything of huge value, apart from these 3 items, which I'll hopefully keep. So we're gonna 1v1 this dragon and see how it goes. The dragon fire didn't hit. Curious. Well, we're gonna get sent to Lumby anyway, as we'd hoped. Gotta watch out for the animated axe, which is patrolling over there. So let's. The plan first, we're gonna head over. Okay, let me explain. We want to be able to thieve from this guard to get some GP, but I think we need 40 thieving to do that. So we're gonna head over to the men, and with our 100 times XP rate that we're playing at, this should be real quick to get from 35 up to 40 plus. So we're gonna take care of this, and right in the. Also right there in Lumbridge Castle, if you remember in episode 1, if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend going back to get the context of what's going on here, and to see all the crazy stuff that we've discovered so far. It's definitely worth going back watching the first couple of episodes. But episode 1, we discovered that there's a guy selling Legends Cape in Lumbridge Castle. We need 675 GP for that, and I'm super curious if we can wear it without completing the quest. I don't know I know they're not tradable, but is there any barrier to wearing that besides being able to get to the shop? So that's we're already 30 thieving. That's our first objective for our cash. Of course, it would be nice if we could find a bank soon as well, because there's still a high risk of dying. So having these 3 items isn't so bad, but if we could pop our cash pile into the bank, or invest it into like buying an Addy two-hander or something from a shop, then that would set us up a little better for exploring the world around us. Right, we've hit 40 thieving. I'm gonna let these batches run out. There we go. Before I head over, I get an extra level and have a little easier time with the guard. Yeah, doing the research on the how to make quests possible but still fun, kind of realised that there's some quest NPCs that you just can't move. It doesn't make sense to do it because you'll break the quest, or it just doesn't really add anything. Like for example, going down the list from like the top, Black Knight's Fortress, the first quest. He started at Ceramic Vase in Faldor Castle, so we can move him, we can hide him somewhere so that you've got to go hunt for him to start the quest, for example. But then other NPCs in the quest are like, there's the bit with the conversation between Greldo, the goblin, and the witch, and you just kind of listen to them through a grate, like a little grill thing in the wall. If you move them, it might break, like, where's the conversation going to come from? It might break the quest. Plus, it doesn't really add anything. Like, and if someone else got swapped with their location, like, that's pretty useless, right? So there are some NPCs that need to go on like a blacklist for sure. And then to maintain kind of, wow, 47 thieving already, let's go. What can I do while I wait for this to respawn? I guess I could grab these here mind runes. Yeah, so there are some NPCs that we can't really touch, but there's also things like ceramic vase to start the quest, for example. He needs to be in a place where that doesn't have any quest requirements or skill requirements to get into, ideally, to kind of keep the same requirements as the vanilla experience. So I think I'm going to have to kind of go through, and because all the spawns are for an original NPC, obviously I'm going to have to go through and tag all of these spawns with like, okay, this one has no recs skills or quests, so these are the ones that you can swap these NPCs to. I'm going to have to go through every quest and work out eventually how to do that. I think I would like to do all the free-to-play quests on Dragon Slayer first, try to get those supported and tested by the randomizer. So yeah, part of our kind of strategy, part of our goal for this character, Randy 1, is that we've got to investigate, like, yeah, we've got to take a look around the world and think, okay, what can we move, what can we do, and yeah, try to inform how we're gonna get there. So, I don't have that much time to dedicate to this, but I'm gonna do my best. It'd be super cool if we could get the randomizer to a point where you can actually do randomized like legends completion runs. That would be like the dream position for me. I'd be super pleased with that. Here's the guy with the cape. Let's go take a look at his shop. Oh, we need one of these for the Black Knight's Fortress quest actually to test if we can get in. That's the other thing about that quest. There are Black Knights around, and there's a bit where it's kind of maybe scripted that you have to kill 3 of them to get through a door, but if you spam click you can get away with it. So I'm thinking, like, if there are no Black Knights there because they've been swapped with something else, is that okay? Like, it needs testing. I'm gonna have to create another character or something to or do it on this one if I'm lucky to to test all these things. So there's a lot of work to do, but I think we can get there. Taken a little while to get up to the 675 GP. So unfortunately, this episode's turned into like a dev vlog instead of an adventure, which is not exactly what I wanted. But we'll get there. In the last episode, we discovered that the axe hut had been filled with gnome children, and those are pickpocketable at level 75, is it? And they give pretty good stuff. So that's one of our thieving location, like destinations, I guess. It would be cool to unlock, and we'll be able to get some pretty fast cash when we reach that level. Hopefully, the success rate is going to start improving with these guards, because this is kind of a pain. I'm going to take off the weapon so that we don't kill him much. Don't have to wait for the respawns. Or I'm going to bore everyone to death by talking about how to improve the randomizer rather than showing interesting stuff. Like this, for example. Do you think we can range this guy through the door? Like, or if we lure him out into the... I don't know how far he can go. Like if we have aggression from ranging out here or maging, will he follow us through the door and get stuck on the ladder, do you think? If we kill KBD, maybe at a low level. Or am I talking shit? Is he immune to ranged? Maybe I'm mixing up games. Hopefully there's a way to kill him with major ranged anyway, that would be super interesting. Right, let's get back to it. Where's the guard? Come on. Another thing that was discussed in the comments on the previous episode was someone said, "Oh, it would be cool to because this is running on a server. Can you could do multiplayer?" Yeah, indeed, that would be cool. I think these like randomization kind of it lends itself to especially well to short like single player adventures like this one. I say short, I don't know how long it's going to take, but yeah, it kind of lends itself well to like single player adventures where or maybe you bring like one friend along, coordinate what time you're on and play through the game together like that. So you imagine if how would a public server work? Right, you would all play the same random seed forever. Like, it doesn't seem quite right. Right? So I was thinking about that, and maybe a public server could work if the randomization seed was like switched like on a set rotation. So every 12 or 24 hours or something, there could be a server message comes up and it says like, oh, the sun is setting and the moon has changed phase or something. Everyone's acting strangely. Then there'd have to be a server restart to apply the new NPC spawns, and then we'd switch seed, and the whole like meta like it would change. All the shops would be in different places. There'd be new skilling methods potentially. Obviously all the NPC slaying locations change. All the quests get mixed up. I think that could be an interesting concept. It's like a constant cycling, random public server. That would be pretty cool. Although I don't know if anyone would actually stick with it for any period of time. Yeah. But that's the only way right now that I can see like public multiplayer working for this. If anyone's got any thoughts, any opinions on that, let me know in the comments. We've got the cash. Perfect timing. Let's take a look. Can we buy the cape? Yes, we can. There we go. Legends complete. Series done. So it's true. The only barrier to getting Legends Cape is being able to get to the shop, because it's normally locked in Legends Guild. That's crazy. Related to the Grand Vizier. Oh, Erkel, I see. Oh, we can buy a maze key. Let's buy a maze key. We don't know who's locked in the maze up there. Oh, adventure time. I was wondering like how just to start Dragon Slayer, like what if one of the NPCs that we need before we start the quest is like in the maze? maze. You know, that would break everything. Oh god, I'm gonna get attacked. Might even get sent over there by this axe. Oh, this is super interesting. Right, what am I doing? I'm thinking I'm on low HP. Maybe I should DM this axe, shouldn't I? Just to I'll run over and grab my stuff in a sec. I need this HP back because I got no food. And then we're gonna grab an air rune from over here and head on our way up to the maze because the plan has just changed. So I'm super curious about who's stuck in there. Of course, we're highly unlikely to get past the first floor. Melzar's maze is like a whole other challenge now because the one rat that drops the correct key is like somewhere in Gilmore. Like, where is he? We're gonna have to go hunt him down. Yeah, that's super weird. I wonder if we can make it all the way through. Be interesting. Come on then. I guess we're gonna have to pray. We'll pray through this to keep our HP. 40 defense already from thieving and defensive against those guards. Come on, get the stuff. Let's get out of here. Please don't attack me again. Okay. We'll get our prey. We'll grab this air rune so that we can cast and get another like 3 magic levels. And then we'll head up to the maze. Am I outside the range of the axe now? No, of course not. I guess we can take it down while we're here. Let's whack everything on. And get some strength levels actually, it's lagging behind. Okay, we wanted this. Hey, she sells things that are of interest to us now, right? This is the armor shop. Whoa, we need to do some saving to get these lovely pieces of armor. There was a guy in Ardy selling rune chain and legs and skirts. If we can find like somehow get 30k. Oh, do you think thieving is the approach? Should I pray levels? Should we be training thieving up to a higher level and like thieving gnomes and stuff for and heroes for our GP, or should we just be? What's this guy sell? Oh, okay. Thinking about, I got excited about this in the first episode, but because I mean that's a tradable item anyway. We're not going to be able to wield it unless we actually complete the quest somehow. So we'll see. Yeah. So should we be thieving, or maybe mining and smithing would be a good way to, you know, for selling to shops to make a lot of GP. Oh, I think I can pickpocket this night. Let me. Got a bit of a. This episode's got like a bit of an ADHD vibe to it. Is this guard aggressive? No. Okay, we can pickpocket him. This is good. Let's just test the. What's the reward here? 280. 30. Oh, 50 GP at a time. Pretty sweet. Okay, well, let's head up out of here and towards the maze. That will be our little dose of adventure for today. Yeah, it would be great to find a bank at some point in the next few episodes, so that we can have confidence that we're not playing on iron mode. It's totally possible that all 3 bank NPC types would be locked in the Legends Guild basement and stuff like that. So Zinesha, she sells skirts or something, right? Or plate mail tops. There's Randomized Runescape. So it looks like Doric's quest isn't going to be doable unless there's some way to fudge part of Prince Ali Rescue to get in there. Alright. Who's Morgan? Who's that? Ghost. Is that the Restless Ghost? Oh, so many sights to see. Have we come this way yet? I don't think we have. Have we? We went straight to Varrock. I think we might have strayed up this way in episode 1 before we headed north through Varrock. Oh, the cow! Oh, this is huge. So Redbeard Frank has been replaced by the cow. So that means that if we can find the cook, we can bring the bucket here to milk the cow. Potted flour spawn is the same. We can get the grain the same. The egg spawn is the same. So we should be able to complete Cook's Assistant and get the elusive 1 quest point. Other wanted NPCs are Elena's wife, whatever her name is, to continue Plague City. Squire. This is the guy for the Knight's Sword, isn't it? So, gotta keep an eye out. What's in here? Who's that? Cerebral. It's the guy from Sheila. Who's in jail? Oh no. We're never doing Dwarf Canon, guys. Shanty. Ungadulu. Is this guy from Legends or something? Okay. Let's head through Rillington and check out the maze and see what we can see. Can't believe we got the cape. Go in. Who's this? Crone? Skated. Crone seems to be like prolific. Like, is that rats? I think it's rats, isn't it? Yeah, like the low level rats right now. Merlin! Hey, Merlin's crystal has like 12 quest points requirements or something, doesn't it? I think we have to speak to King Arthur to start it before Merlin will listen. No, we don't. Right. Come on, focus. Let's go see who's replaced these fellas over here. Another Randomized Chadwell. What should be? Who's Chadwell? Oh. Ooh. 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 Yep. Let's take some arrows for testing purposes because so let's just spend our entire stack. This will let me test the KBD theory. Long range. At least can we get him into a position where we might be able to save spot. Owen and Cassie. Cassie? This doesn't look as exciting as I thought it might. We're in anyway. Shields. Oh, of course. From Falador. Shield shop. We could sell her this for a decent price. So she'll sell us none of this because she doesn't have stock. So that's not very useful. So we can't go there, we can't go there. We need a key to open any door. So that was not very exciting. Oh well, back out we go. We take a few cabbages for some health. Okay. I mean, we're next to Falador. I'm curious about the KBD, but I think I'd like to do some more exploration. Second plague sheep is here. Someone said in the comments, like, sheep herder most likely can't be done. Well, I took that personally. Let's find them all. We found the second one. But yeah, there's the more NPCs a quest requires, the less likely we are to be able to complete it, unfortunately. Paladin, oh, that's huge. That's one of the thieving NPCs. So we kind of skipped warriors, but we've got men, guards, knights, paladins, and gnomes. I don't think we found a hero yet, but we've got most of the set. I think we found rogues we've seen in Varrock or something. So doing okay for the thieving skill is relatively intact and useful. Is that King Arthur? It is. Good, okay. That's good news. There is a quest start NPC in the open, not blocked behind anything. Ah, yes! It's the fairy banker. Okay. So the bank is in Falador. Look after my money. Yes, you can. Is it even worth depositing 3 GP? To be honest, not a good time to find the bank. I'm just going to keep it with me, but yeah, that's huge. So we can bank. We just have to head to Falador. Who's in the pub? Because I'm troop. Anyone upstairs? Another troop. So I guess bartender is Kazar troop. And he's aggressive. These are from the battlefield, aren't they? Let's take him out and get some strength levels. So yeah, so who's on our list of wanted NPCs then? Somebody pointed out in the comments there might be a big swarm of imps somewhere, so Wizard Mizgog is going on the most wanted list. He's in the top 10. Yeah, and I guess the cook, if we're thinking about which quest point will be closest to getting, it's going to be the cook. We found the cow, so we're nearly there. Gotta scour the dungeons and try to find this guy. So many good like combat training spots just in the cities and stuff. Oh, this is actually painful. Ah, there's the warrior. So yeah, we're completing the thieving spread of possible NPCs. The only one we haven't seen, I think, is the hero. No, we're gonna have to escape from here somehow. Okay. Wow, it's so hard to I'll start an episode and say here's our goal. So we did earn some GP and test the Cape of Legends theory, but I just get distracted. I'm like, ooh, we're here, so what's over there? You know, and we end up on a crazy mission. Okay, I think this episode's probably gone on longer than I anticipated that it would. So I'm gonna end it here after we take out this platform fisherman who's guarding the north entrance to Falador. I think next time we're gonna do a little bit more thieving training, and we're gonna search for the cook. So I really want to complete one quest. I think the next place that our search is going to take us will be into the Dwarven Mines, up this way. So we'll be heading northeast. Failing that, I'm tempted to go check out to the northwest in Tavali and Tavali Dungeon, because I have a feeling that some important quest NPCs might be hiding away in there. Anyway, I know maybe I rambled a lot at the start of this video over the thieving montage, but I hope that you're enjoying exploring this randomized world with me, because I know I'm having a blast doing it. So if you're liking it, remember to like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you in the next one just as soon to kill this NPC. Come on. Okay, thanks for watching. See ya.